So this is where I currently have one of my chop saws set up. I have two in my shop. And it's not a permanent area. It's not a chop saw station. It's just where I currently have room to put it. I eventually want to have a permanent place for it, but that might take a little while. But the problem that's really bothering me isn't the fact that it's temporary or I have to move it once in a while. The part that's really bothering me is the sawdust. This is one board I made 8 cuts on. One board, 8 cuts. And I mean, this absolutely looks like a mess. And if you look even on the ground, and it's not that a little cleaning wouldn't help it, or it's that hard, but it's the fact that that's one board. And this is just outrageous. So what I decided to do is make a quick little hood for it that I actually had at my last shop. And I'm not sure what I did with my old hood or what I did with it, where I put it or anything. I probably just left it in the old garage. But you could pick one up for $5. I'm going to show you how quick and easy this is and how aggressively it not only fights the dust, but it helps the entire environment in the shop. So this is my $5 solution. It's actually, I think I cut it $4.50 on sale. You can catch these little containers just about anywhere. Target, Walmart, Kmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, probably 100 other little places. And I see them on sale all the time for between $4 and $5. I've seen them as cheap as $2.50 at like Christmas time when they have a bunch of leftover, or Halloween time when they're a certain color. Anyway, what we're going to use this for is we're going to use this to kind of a little, almost a sanding box, where we're going to hook it up with a 4-inch dust port, or dust connector, I guess you could say. Now, I have a box of these I bought from Harbor Freight about 10 years ago. It was all kinds of different sizes. I still have probably 5 or 6 left. And so this one, I'm just going to cut a hole in it. It won't be it would be more like a square, because if you notice, this one has little edges around it. So this one's going to have to go like this. You're going to need about 4 little screws, a nice box cutter. I marked out the hole I needed first. And then the other thing is, instead of using washers or nuts, I'm just going to put some wood on the other side. I'm going to screw these little screws straight through this, through the plastic, into the wood, and I'm going to use the wood as a washer. And for $5, you have a really nice little dust collection. It's cheap, it's mobile, you can move it around, you can use it in a lot of different places. I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you an example of how well it works. When we're through, I'm going to hook it up to the chop saw and show you the difference, how great it is, and $5. Now, as you can tell, it's far from perfect. That's 25 cuts I made all in all on a 1x4. And there's sawdust back in here. And there's a little bit, not much, around the outer area. But most of it seemed to get sucked up into that hood really nice. But there is some inside the hood that you could easily throw in a garbage or whatever. But all in all, a massive improvement compared to the last time I used it. 10 cuts, I had the entire area just blanketed in sawdust. I did 25 this time, and it's all basically in one small little spot, and the outside of the saw and the table around it is virtually clean. It's basically on the inside of the hood, and the rest got sucked up in by the vacuum. So there's two other things that you can use the hood for that I really like. One is if you're sanding something, you can put the hood right in front of it, turn it on, sand, and it'll really pull all that. Makes it really nice. If you have a little sanding station, or even if you don't, you can take this from table to table or put it on top of whatever you want. Sand works really good. The other thing is you can take this hood and you can put it over the lathe, and it acts as a little lathe hood. So anyway, nice little quick, easy $5 upgrade to your dust collection. It's not perfect by any means, but I really love the way it helps out. Nice, quick, easy little project. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment. As always, please share and subscribe, and I'll see you as soon as I can. Thanks.